Welcome to the Informed and Oblivious podcast, episode 50. I don't want to be here, Phil, and this is overly excited Raymond.
I woke up early and chugged the monster.
I know, and your thing that you're doing is touching your tism in the right spots, and I'm happy for you for it. Mine needs some recharging and more alcohol.
By that, folks, by the way, he doesn't mean the podcast in general. I've been fucking around doing like shit in OBS, making setups and scenes and shit.
Yeah, your tism.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff that keeps me building in Minecraft keeps you sitting there like, oh, let me try to like make this crazy thing in OBX.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah. I appreciate the skill set.
For a future stream that we'll probably never do.
We'll do it, but then you'd have to like the same schedule conflict for the podcast makes streaming also difficult.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, because especially if you want entertaining gaming streamings from me, it will have to be at night when I am drinking.
Mm-hmm. But in that case,
raging.
like if we're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna stream this week, I just like won't sign up for the overtime. Like I'll do we'll plan that ahead of time, and then I just won't sign up for it, and it'll be fine.
Wow. All right. Caveat: it would have to be either a Friday or Saturday night then.
Yeah, that's fine. I just won't sign up for Friday for whichever night it is.
You and your infinity overtime.
We'll just have to plan it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Which really we should start doing prior to for the regular podcast as well.
Yes.
Solve these issues.
Well, I will start giving you a heads up when I'm traveling.
Yeah, that'll help.
Or have weekend plans.
Mm-hmm. You can plan around.
Yes. Yes, ideally Friday night.
Because I can basically pick my overtime days. I only get 2 or 3 a week. So there's at least one day a week that I can't work. So
yes, ideally Fridays. Thursdays can work too, as long as I'm not traveling.
Ideally Fridays or Saturdays. That's fine. We'll just have to, like I said, plan it ahead of time in the coming weeks.
Because the other shitty part is too, is like if we do it on like a Thursday, I don't want to wake you up early either when you're sleeping in on your day off. You know what I mean? Because there's been a couple like nights where it's like, okay, I got home and like you're still in bed still, which is fine because it's your like normal morning.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to. Like,
I know, I feel bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's also your day off.
Yeah, but then I have the whole thing. I could go take a nap if I needed to.
No, but it's like it's like on the flip side of that, it would be like, okay, let's do this podcast on my day off, but let's get up at 6 a.m. and do it.
Yeah, but you're significantly grumpier when you wake up than I am.
I'm just grumpy all the time. I am the grumpy cat meme personified.
Yeah. I'm also used to fucking switching my sleep schedule around all the goddamn time now from being nights, because I do occasionally have to wake up and at off times to go do shit to, take my cat to the vet or go to the get my motorcycle serviced at 10 a.m. So,
welcome to your ADHD superpower. Works for or against you depending on what you're trying to do.
So yeah. Waking up at off times doesn't really bother me so much anymore.
Yeah, getting up really early, unless I have to do it, it just doesn't. I can't. I don't like to do it at all. Even for things that I enjoy, like snowboarding. You know how many times it's a struggle for me to even get up, like on those early things. I'll do it for work when I have to do it for work. But other than that, and even then when I have to do it for work, I will drag my heels to the absolute last moment.
Yeah, whereas when we wake up for snowboarding, I'm now waking up at the time I usually go to sleep, so.
Well, yeah, now, because it's flipped on its head for you. But
so I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then you do things like schedule your haircuts for 8 in the morning.
Yeah, but you don't understand how my brain works. My brain says, okay, we're going to schedule that haircut early, so you will be up early on a Saturday and you will be productive on that Saturday. And all that it ends up being is half the time I am up early and hung over and going, why did I do this to myself?
Uh-huh.
I do it all the time. Like if I have plans like early the next day, I'll be up the night before for like no reason other than like my brain is like, oh, I know you've got something to do tomorrow, but I don't care. Fuck you.
We're gonna ruin your day. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain works that way.
I think a lot of people's brains work that way. Mine
I
kind of does.
I categorically do not think they do. We already know your brain's broken, and I've established mine's pretty broken too. Like, the average person does not think or act in that way whatsoever. They're just like, okay, I'm going to do plan today on time that makes sense for me. Not try to hack my brain to do something that it doesn't want to do.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I really don't think it's a thing for most people. I think most people just schedule something and then they do it. And they don't even like think about it really. Most people like forget about stuff on the lead up so much so that they have to use calendar apps and whatnot to remind themselves of the fact that they're doing it. Like, it's not a thought in their head.
I don't know. I can't imagine what it's like to be that way.
I gotta imagine it's pretty nice. I gotta imagine it's much like your cat staring out the window right now.
He's just happy looking at whatever's out there.
Yeah, but that's the average person.
Just staring out the window?
Yeah. Not a thought in their head, just like, I'm going to look at things and observe.
Yeah.
Most people don't think all the time.
Depends what I'm doing. I have moments where the thoughts leave. I think that's why I like riding my bike. I have to focus so much that I can't think.
But you still listen to music.
Yeah.
You see how those are contrary?
No. Yeah. If I give my brain enough stimulus, then the thoughts go away.
Much like snowboarding, I don't know how you sit there on a motorcycle and listen to like music while you're doing it.
I think it's exactly that. Yeah. The more stimulation I can throw at my brain.
I know. I just like, again, I can't do it because like in both. Well, I don't drive a motorcycle, but if I did, it'd be the same as snowboarding. I would want to be hyper aware of everything around me, and I wouldn't listen to music at all.
I am, but I've got ADHD, so I can do both.
Yeah, but you can't hear what's around you. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That's
I can.
what I'm saying.
Especially when I play it through the speaker on the bike.
Yeah, you can hear the music.
I can also hear everything around me. What?
You probably jog with headphones in too.
I don't jog.
If you did, I bet you would.
Assuming that they weren't like uncomfortably bouncing in my ears, yes. I probably would. Well, I guess, yeah, because if I'm on a treadmill or whatever, then yeah, I put headphones in. Yes. Right? Stop shaking your head at me. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not situationally aware, Lana.
Plenty situationally aware.
No, it's called situational awareness, Lana.
Yeah, except I can do both. Don't be mad at me because you can't.
If you think you can do both, maybe you should like, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell. See, I'm not gonna wait till the very very end, but you know we're a little bit in now. It worked a little bit, I guess. If you made it 10 minutes in or so, you know
you might as well like and subscribe and follow. Yeah, do all the things.
Yeah. Hit that before we really get into it because you know it helps.
Yeah, copy the URL and send it to all your friends.
Yeah, it's like getting, you know, a little teaser of the shenanigans we get into. Evil shenanigans.
Hey, Farber, what's that place you like with all the shit on the walls?
Talking about shenanigans?
Oh, put those away.
You know they're making another one?
Are they?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's another Super Troopers coming out, baby.
When are we getting Beer Fest too?
I don't think we're ever getting it. I thought they like crowdsourced like doing it, but I don't think they ever.
Or a Weed Fest.
Pot Fest, man.
Pot Fest.
Yeah, what Weed Fest? Get out of here. Pot Fest.
But either way.
But yes, Super Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. Actually, yeah, Google that. Google that, Jamie.
Is that a thing?
Confirm it for me.
Where's my mouse? There we go. Troopers 3. Why did I get images first? Yeah, Yeah, it's coming. Okay.
Why did it
2026?
is coming out this year? Did it come out already?
Wait, what? Did it come out already? No, August 7th. Okay.
All right. Yeah, because it's got like the whole duration up there, and I'm like, there's no way.
August 7th. I didn't even realize they were making another one.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Back to their OG roots, dude. I wish we could play it, but I'm pretty sure there's like copyrighted music in it.
Anyway, we'll just have to keep it down to a few seconds.
In like the previews or the trailers or whatnot. I don't know how that works in reacting to that kind of stuff on YouTube, whether they do or do not like it or not. But
yeah, what are the odds they shut us down?
But yeah, they're going back to the OG roots with the latest one. It seems like like more like the first one.
Mm.
Not that the second one was terrible. It just wasn't as iconic. It's hard to like recreate those like really like viral movies.
Yeah, when you got the magic, it's hard to redo the magic. Yeah.
Just like I didn't mind Anchorman 2. It wasn't as good.
Mm. Did you know that Dukes of Hazzard was a Broken Lizard movie?
Yeah.
I did not.
You didn't realize from all the cameos in there?
Well, that's why I recently saw like clips of it, and I was
the
like,
university cops when they pull them over.
And then I looked it up, like, is that a Broken Lizard movie? Turns out, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the university cops when they like pull him over, and it's like, and then they speed away, and he takes off the glasses. Mother of God.
But yeah, no, like I didn't realize it then, and I seen clips of it recently, and I saw the other guys did it, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, those guys do a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Like the Coma FD stuff.
Yep.
And then the Indian guy, I forget his name, but he does like a lot of directing of like movies and things like that too.
Jay Chandrasekhar. It's his name.
Autism at work.
Which I might have mispronounced that, but that's what it is.
You're the worst.
Yeah, it's that name there, Jay. And it's gone. There it is. Jay, yeah, Chandra Shekhar, however you say that.
However you're saying it is horribly.
I know.
It's
sorry, Jay.
It's really bad.
What? It's spelled kind of oddly, and I don't know how to pronounce it.
I try to remember how we even got on the Super Troopers 3 thing to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. You asked.
Something about it coming out this year or coming out.
The shenanigans.
Oh, the evil shenanigans. Evil shenanigans. His are evil shenanigans. Ours are wee shenanigans. The old guy's still alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, in those movies.
The captain?
Yeah. Which he's either older or younger than I think he actually is.
I don't know.
I was like shocked that he was still around. I was like, I can't believe it. Like, not necessarily that he was like still alive, but the fact that he would still be acting.
Super Troopers captain John O'Hagan, played by Brian Cox.
For O'Hagan.
Brian Cox is 80 years old.
Damn, dude. Still acting.
Good for him. Indeed.
Rip in peace the guy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We're never getting that Buffy reunion, dude.
Who?
Three actors from Buffy the Vampire Slayer died within like the past 3 years. The dude.
Yeah.
Smart dude.
Yeah.
That dude from your Ted Lasso show that you love.
It's a good show.
Well, that guy's no longer going to be in it, so I wonder how they're going to do that. But the fucking the younger girl died too.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else. Forget who else.
Cursed.
No, the girl was kind of young. I forget what she died from.
You want to find out?
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. YOLO.
Okay. Now I have to do actor. So yeah, Anthony Head died at 72. Nicholas Brendan died at 54. You said there's somebody else because that's the only two it's listing.
Probably you have to put actress because you put actor. Yeah, that Biatcha.
Michelle Trachtenberg, yeah. I forgot she was in Buffy.
Yeah, what'd she die from?
Michelle Trachtenberg died in 2025.
From diabetes? No way.
Yep, there you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot she was on that. I always think of her from Euro Trip.
That's crazy. She was probably like partying or something too much and not taking her insulin.
Don't know.
She have type 1 or type 2 diabetes? Diabetes.
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 Doesn't say there. Does it say?
It's not publicly specified.
Well, there you go then. We don't know.
My guess is she had type 1, not type 2.
Which one is which?
Type 1 is the one where you don't make the insulin. Type 2 is where you become resistant to insulin.
Okay.
So type 1 is hereditary, where type 2 is habit forming.
Gotcha.
Your bad eating causes you to get type.
Okay. So if I get it, it'll likely be type 1.
No, type 2.
No, it runs in my family.
Type 1 does?
Yeah.
I mean, you could get it as an adult, but it's highly unlikely.
If you said it's genetic, then...
Well, both are technically kind of genetic, but the type 2 one is from bad eating habits, usually.
Okay.
I would think you would know it if it was type 1 in your family.
I don't know. Dad, grandma, other family members. So I just assumed it was the genetic kind.
Was it like real late in life with your dad?
30, early 30s for my dad, I think.
Yeah, then probably not type 1, type 2. Probably.
Yeah.
More than likely. It's weird because type 1 can technically happen at any age, but it's usually like when you're younger is when it when you get afflicted by it.
Okay.
The silly pancreas stops working.
I don't know. Knock on wood. Fucking shoot myself if I have to deal with that.
No, it's like it's so much easier nowadays to like deal with type 1's a little bit different because again, you need it like all the time. But I don't even think do you take insulin with type 2 diabetes?
My dad's been taking insulin since I was a kid, so
I'm gonna go Google it. You Googleize it, dude. Come on, not Jamie. Do your job.
I'm guessing that yes, probably depending on the severity.
Do your job and Google.
People may need to take insulin if healthy lifestyle changes. Oral medication no longer control blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes causes insulin resistance and gradually reduces pancreas function over time. Insulin's injections may move glucose into cells for energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was real young, I was my dad I believe was taking just pills, and then by the time I got to like high school, I think he was using syringes.
I'm probably type 2.
Yeah.
Because your dad's not really like a big guy, so
No.
it's just one of those things. Like, because you can't that's the genetic part of like the insulin resistance. Is like sometimes you could just have a predisposition to like your body getting a tolerance to it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that just doesn't happen to me because that will really suck.
You know what helps with that?
What?
Fasting.
Fasting helps with diabetes?
Yeah, decreasing your insulin resistance.
Ah.
So your chance of getting type 2.
Okay.
This is not medical advice, by the way. It's just a fun fact. Don't fast without talking to a healthcare professional.
What about intermittent fasting?
Just still don't. They've recommended with it's just like the whole like exercise regime. Don't start an exercise regime without talking to your doctor. All of that for liability purposes.
Uh-huh.
So that if you go without 24 hours without eating and then you get lightheaded and pass out, you can't blame them for doing it.
Okay.
But it's good for you anyway because that's the whole the thing with the Japanese guy that discovered the was it the autophagy, whatever it is, where your body starts eating the dead unhealthy cells.
Oh.
That process can help shrink cancer tumors.
Neat.
Yeah, but the problem is usually by the time you're at a point where you realize you have cancer, fasting can be detrimental to the other treatment processes. So, but yeah, because we wondered for years like why cancer seems to be more like present in the modern day. And then they're like, oh, it's the medical things. Turns out it might have been because it was not uncommon for our ancestors to go a couple of days without eating. That like the body just developed a system of like when it goes into that mode, start attacking the unhealthy cells. And so if you're constantly fed, that process never happens.
It's going to use the best source of nutrient, not.
And eating sugar actually makes like the tumor growth thing worse.
Oh.
Because again, it's the energy for your cells. So
Interesting.
Yeah, you start dieting again. Oh, I'm a big boy now, and it's not good.
I've seen something about microplastic bullshit. Yeah, I know, right? Phil made a rude hand gesture.
What do you mean? I made a great hand gesture.
But somebody then they're saying like, yeah, but they were trying to find something to like test like as a baseline without microplastics. Like, but they're like, microplastics are in everything. And I was like, well, were they always in everything then? Maybe they've just always been around, and like microplastics as a generation of plastic has always been a thing, and it's not actually because we create plastics.
Well, did you see the lab that was like doing the studies on the microplastic things and realized that their gloves were contaminating the studies? Because they for the same thing that you were talking about, like they were doing that kind of thing, and then even in the control, it was like littered with microplastics, and they were like, "Wait, no, this can't be possible." And then they found out that their gloves that they were using, even though they were supposed to be like certified for like whatever they were doing, were actually like by touching the samples was bleeding through enough because these microplastics that they're detecting are at such a small scale level that if you have that transfer from the gloves, it'll show up. So like, I don't know if they've verified it with other labs or whatnot, but there's a possibility that a lot of these like microplastic studies have been contaminated by the glove handling systems.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So, because again, it's very hard to get things past the blood-brain barrier. So even like microplastics would have a tough time with some shit like that. So while all of that stuff is probably not great for you, how not great it is all relative.
Yeah.
It's just like, again, they're like, oh my God, look at all. But we know even from in the past that, like, as long as you made it past a certain age, the likelihood that you would live to an old age was still pretty high.
Yeah.
And we have end of life extending treatments now that, like, kind of like artificially extend the end of your life. But good, like, advancements in medicines haven't really made the back end of, like, life that much better. They've just helped the front end. So that's helped the life expectancy number that everybody talks about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The old age is still roughly the same, maybe a little bit higher.
Yeah, again, but, like, what's your quality of life at that end? You know what I mean? Like, the last couple of years, if you're sitting there, like, in total, like, total assisted living care.
Yeah.
Like, is it really, like, living at that point?
Yeah, if I need somebody to change me, just fucking push me off the roof. Like,
Like, everybody's going to get to that point eventually, but that's what I'm saying. Like, are we really, like, happy with the fact that, like, yeah, we've extended life, but, like, the quality of it is not good. So what does it matter?
Not for most people. Yeah. Fuck that.
Because you got to think, like, too, like, the people that, like, have, like, are, like, doing well at, like, the much older ages, they were just, like, up and active all the time anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's got nothing to do with, like, their age and everything to do with, like, who they are as a person.
Yeah, live healthy.
Yeah, like, they're all giving Trump, like, crap recently for, like, snoozing in, like, meetings and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, but could you imagine running a goddamn country at 80 years old? You know what I mean? Like, this guy's, like, that's just who he is. He's up and about like that all the time. And they're giving him shit for, like, sleeping in like, meetings. Like, people have been losing their mind on this recently. And I'm just like, has no one here ever fallen asleep during a boring conversation? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know about you, but, like, if I had to listen to people, because he's got to be briefed on these things, if I had to listen to people drone on and on all day long about different things, I would zone out and fall asleep.
Yeah, but you're not the president.
What does that got to do with anything?
Get the motherfucker some coffee.
It's not even. Dude. It's got nothing to do with coffee. If and everything to do with interest. It doesn't matter what age I am, what awareness I am. If you start droning on and on about some bullshit that I don't care about, the first symptom is I'm going to start, like, daydreaming and doing other things. And then the next symptom is going to be, if it's in a spot where I can get away with it, I'm just going to fall asleep.
Yeah, but you're not the president.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Dude, I did it in high school, taking my dad's
yeah, but you're not the
HVAC
president.
class. What's that got to do with anything? Listen, you could be bothered by it, give him shit over it, but, like, they're acting like he's in dire medical straits. I'm like, really? Falling asleep at a meeting in dire medical straits? Okay. I don't think so.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Like, critique it because, oh, he's the president and he should be aware.
Should be paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, but they're like, because he's, like, literally, like, nodding off. They'll have the meeting and he just goes, and then, like, a little bit later, oh. I'm like, yeah, nobody's ever had a boring conversation. And they're like, these are important briefings. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't mean that you care. It's because the people talking, it's important to them. Like, I'd be like, what? What's going on? What do you guys want?
But yeah, I do think if you're the president and you're in important meetings, you should probably be paying attention to the important meetings. But
yeah, but you got to imagine, like, being the president of the country. It's a little bit, different, but it's like the old day, like, modern, like, version of kings, where, like, the king is just, like, beseeched by people asking for things all the time. Yeah. And so, like, dude, after like hours of that every day, like, if you're not catching my attention, I'd be falling asleep on people left and right.
Again, we're not president. If you get to be president, you should be the kind of person who doesn't fall asleep during boring meetings.
I don't know about that. I feel like you should bring me only important shit. And if your shit is so unimportant that I'm falling asleep in your meeting, well, maybe they shouldn't have brought it to me in the first place. There should be other people handling that shit. You know what I mean? That's why he's got the whole, like, cabinet thing. It's like, dude, if you're bringing me something that I'm not interested in and I'm going to fall asleep through, you failed as my mid-manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's like certain things don't need to get up to the big boss. Same thing there. It's like, why is this fucking person talking to me right now? Even with certain international leaders too. That's why we got Rubio out there, dude.
Yeah.
You know, we have the whole State Department for a reason. It's like, yeah. Talk to that guy. And then if it's important, come talk to me. I'm sorry, but like, dude, like half the international leaders are just begging us for shit too. It's the same thing. It's the same as like a medieval like fiefdom. Okay, how many people do I have to listen to today? 20, my lord. Fuck. All right, send in the first one, and try to like every 20 minutes kick these motherfuckers out of here. I got shit to do.
I saw something recently. They're going through like how like some old terms came into being, and one of them is giving somebody the cold shoulder. And so apparently the reason for that is like back in the day at parties and stuff, when they were trying to get people to leave, they would serve them literally cold shoulder meat. So when you get your meat cold, it's time to fucking leave. It's just very passive aggressive. Here's your food, and like, why is it cold? Because it's time to get out, motherfucker. It's a great term.
Yeah, because I guess there was no good way of just being like, yeah, it's time for you to go now.
Yep. The modern day version of that is the banners that say "Please leave by 9."
By 9?
Have you not seen those?
No.
It's like the party banners, like you would typically say, like "Happy Birthday" or like whatever, like that. You hang them up. The banner just says "Please leave by 9."
Oh, okay. Please leave by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
a.m.
I don't know if they specify. Yeah, the banner said "Please leave by 9." Yeah, it didn't say which one. We're here till the lights come up, baby.
Or go down, either way. Don't worry, you'll never have to ask me to leave a party.
Yeah, it's true.
You had to convince me to stay.
You're usually sleeping it off in your car.
Yeah.
You wake up, time to go.
Yeah, well, for those ones, but no, normal one anyway. I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
This has run its course.
Now. Yeah. Time for me to sleep. I've had enough.
Time for me to go home to some chicken wings and a bed.
It doesn't even need to be that. My social battery has run out, and now this needs to be put back on a charger. I'm out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nah, there's a little bit wrong with it.
No, I don't know. Mine's gone to begin with. The moment I get out and around people, it's usually too late for that. So just there's no running down and recharging. I just have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
I
might be autistic. People. I don't know.
You definitely are. 100%. I don't know where on the spectrum you are, but you're on that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the XY coordinate lands, but it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, the moment I have to have a conversation with someone I'm unfamiliar with, I'm already uncomfortable and want to leave.
Well, yeah, there's that aspect of it too, but some people are just social butterflies.
I'm not.
And watching them do that exhausts me. I don't even need to be the one talking. Watching somebody do that kind of thing, I'm like, how can you do that? And now I'm thinking about doing it, and now I just want to leave.
Fucking taking my cat to the vet yesterday. My mom's on the way, so I picked her up on the way, and she came with me. And afterwards, my mom and the vet were having a conversation, and I'm just like, I want to leave. So like in the middle of their conversation, I just picked up my cat's bag. He's in the carrier. I just picked up the carrier and looked at them, and my mom's like, "Oh, guess it's time to go."
Yeah, we came here to do thing. We didn't come here to chit chat.
Yep, thing is done. I'd like to pay and leave now.
Yeah, time to be out of here.
So yeah, this is a pretty clear indicator. I just Picked up the bag, like, time to go.
That's why scheduling those barber appointments in the morning sometimes backfire on me because, like, my barber likes to talk. I and not talking back, but I'm like, I just want to sit here and get my hair cut. Please leave me alone. Some people really love that. Half the people that I go in there when like the she's cutting their hair beforehand are like chit chatting like it's gossip hour, and I'm like, why are you like coming in here telling your barber your entire life? I really don't understand that shit. People do legitimately talk to their barber like it's like a bartender
Like a
or
therapist,
something. Like
yeah.
I don't get it. I'm like, what's going on here? Like why? Like what are you doing?
Hey, if they ask me questions, I'll answer. But otherwise, I just sit there quiet and get my hair cut.
Good on her for remembering all their bullshit too, because I would like after the first couple of people would be like, I don't like. I'd be saying to everybody, regardless of whether they had them or not, how's the wife and kids? I don't have a wife and kids. Oh, you don't? Well, shut the fuck up and get your hair cut then.
How's the pets? I don't have any pets. Well, your
Maybe
life
you
sucks.
should get some. Pause it for a second. I need more coffee.
And we're back.
Yeah, cut that little snip out of there.
Yeah,
Okay?
don't worry, I'm on it.
Yeah. Stop trying to get me on candid camera, all right?
My bad.
We got to be making enough money first for that to be okay. Then it won't matter. Then we can air everything. It's fine. It'll make good content. But like until then, it's like okay, certain things don't need to be said, and even then, certain things still don't need to be said because I'll still get in trouble for it regardless.
No worries, we're good. I thought you saw me hit the button.
How's it know to cut the snip out?
I have to come back and manually do it.
Okay. Don't forget to do that.
I won't.
We need to start doing like clipping things and stuff again.
Again, we never did in the first place, really.
I got to figure out how to. Well, I got to send you stuff to clip, I guess. Be like, here, do these segments.
Or really, I should start listening back through our shit when I have free time and also do the same. But I don't. No, nor do I upload our snowboarding video.
Yeah, I know. It'll be the next season by the time you do it.
I was thinking about that last night when I was just sitting here doing nothing. I'm like, yeah, but that room's so hot. I don't want to go in there right now. So I just sat in the living room and watched anime instead.
I know it's the struggle because like it's not that we couldn't hook up like more air conditioning units. I'd be concerned about the wiring in the house handling that.
Right. When the one in the living room kicks on, the lights flicker. So
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the wiring of the house is too old. I don't think you can handle like having multiple. I gotta look at maybe upgrading some of them because my old man does have one that like it's got in the thing that goes outside has a vent that takes the air in. And so because he was saying because it runs that air over the condenser, it doesn't use the cold air in the room, so you're not.
Okay.
It seems a little bit better, but like.
Yeah. Marginal, right?
I don't know, yeah. And again, if you get too big of one, then you're in the realm of like it's the same thing. It's like you're like, can your wall outlet even handle it?
I mean, mostly we're okay as it is.
Yeah, it's just when you get those few like brutal like hot days.
When it was extremely hot, yeah, it got real warm in here. But right now, this is fairly comfortable in here.
Yeah, as long as it can like get to the point where it can cool down overnight a little bit. The ones where it was like coming up, it's all going to be good because all the temperatures drop below 70 at night. The only ones where we really get bad is when we get overnights that are above 70 degrees. Because then the AC units just never cool down the whole house substantially enough to like
keep it comfortable. Yeah.
Having the humidifier running in the basement 24/7 now should be helping though. Because I hooked the hose up to it so I don't have to drain it. It just runs.
Nice.
Because if that keeps it cool, if that keeps the air down there dry, it's less effort that has to happen up here.
You told me before, AC is basically just a humidifier that cools, right?
dehumidifier.
Or the other ways.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, the whole, oh, I said a temperature thing, and people think like this is more cold. It's like, no, it's always max cold. It's just for how long it's max cold.
Uh-huh.
It always cracks me up. Like everybody thinks that thing is like literally like some magic like thermistor that's like, okay, what's the temperature of my coil gonna be? Like that the thing's magically blowing 70-degree air. It's like, no. It's saying when the air is 70 degrees in the room, stop.
Is it the same for heaters? Is it always max heat and it's just depending on how much it blows out?
Depends on what kind of heater you have.
Okay.
Some of those heaters you could like in theory increase the heat, but most of them is going to be the same way.
Okay.
So like the radiant heat like we have, it's always the same temperature. You're boiling water.
Okay. And that's just how much of it blows out into the room.
Yeah, and then it like transfers the heat into the room, and when temperature is satisfied, you stop running the heat through the radiator.
Okay.
The electric heat, in theory, you should be able to like make it quote unquote hotter, but there's a limit there anyway because you know the wire and how much it
will
can
burn
handle,
up. Yeah,
and all that stuff. So that might have a more like gradual like curve to it.
But even then, it's just basically going to be a PID loop on off.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like heat or not heat, cool or not cool. There's not like degree of it. That's why like people do I guess the thing you could control that a little bit better is like having a fire in the fireplace, because in theory you can make that hotter by like
more fire, less fire.
Yes, but even then you have to heat up the chimney first. That's the fun part that people don't realize with fireplaces.
You gotta heat up the chimney first.
Until the brick is heated, you're actually sucking heat out of the house.
Ah.
Because everything's like going out and up, and until the brick is heated and then radiating heat into the house, you're losing heat.
Interesting.
Yes, which is why like if you're gonna heat your house with a fireplace, it's not effective to do it for like a day or an afternoon. You have to keep it going.
Got it.
Otherwise, it doesn't really like add anything. That's why like most like fireplaces in a house is just like a cool thing to have, not really a functional thing anymore. It can be functional, but you would need more of like a central chimney in the home, and then you heat that, and then it radiates out to all the rooms.
Okay.
There are older style homes that have that. Like my parents' house technically has that like running through the center. Never used, but like because it was an old farmhouse. Yeah, but because it was an old farmhouse before like heat and electricity were like really a thing, you just heated that up in the winter, and then it radiated heat out into the house.
Gotcha.
Isn't it fun?
And now they're basically just decorative.
Yeah, more or less.
If you want to stare at a fire, roast some marshmallows.
Like you can use your fireplace to offset your heat costs a little bit, but again, in the beginning, it's gonna increase it, and then you have to maintain that. So like unless you got somebody that's gonna be around all the time to keep the fire going, and depending on the cost of how much it costs you to get firewood, like if you got trees in your own yard and you're cutting them down and stocking them yourself, sure, whatever, fine, it helps. And
if you got to go buy firewood, then maybe not.
Yeah, that's why I think the pellet stoves or the wood stoves are more efficient on that, because it's easier to heat up that metal container that they're in to then radiate the heat into the room.
My dad's got a pellet.
Yeah, then to heat up the brick chimney.
He says even those pellets can get fairly expensive sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, like all that stuff is expensive. That's your main source of like heating your house.
Yeah, well, they have regular heat, but they offset it with the pellet.
Yeah.
And then he's got to clean the window on it.
Oh, so you can see if it's burning or not.
Yeah, well, yeah, it gets like really like sooty and stuff in there. So, the one time when I was over and he opens it, he gets this little squeegee and starts going. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm cleaning the window so you can see it. I'm like, oh, okay. Had not occurred to me.
Yes, you can see if it's burning out of control.
Mm-hmm. Or just to look at it because it's pretty.
I don't know about the look at it. I think it's so you can make sure that it's not like burned in the chimney.
What else is new?
Venus loves that spot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get how he doesn't shed more fur in the summer months.
He does. He makes a mess.
No, I mean like even more than he's already doing.
He can only shed it so much.
As being a Maine, it's not like Maine's that much cooler in the summer than here.
Mm. I don't know. Very little bastard. I got him to. It's funny because like I've seen him like squeeze under like the couches here with it's like an inch and a half of clearance, like he barely fits in that sort of shit. And then I got him that thing it's got like the little grooming bits around him that he's supposed to go in and out of, like if he hangs out in the crate and as he goes. And it's got instructions on the inside where like you make the circle on it slightly smaller over time. And it's like it starts off big, so like so they use it. And you're supposed to change it like one notch a day or whatever. It got to the point where it got a little bit smaller, and then he just would not use it.
The problem is probably hitting his whiskers.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so it's so it's very funny. So like I had to knock it back. It's supposed to do like one notch a day. For him, I'm probably gonna have to do like one a week to get him to like actually use it consistently to the point where.
And even then, it might not work because again, the whiskers thing is so under the couch is fine because the sides don't hit the whiskers. Mm-hmm. That like the top might, but as long as the top and the sides don't hit that, the cats will go through it. And some cats aren't bothered by that, but the majority of as soon as their whiskers get hit, they're like, "I'm not going in that thing. It's not.
Yep.
It's not big enough for me."
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, there's a little hole in the top, and like I've been putting treats in there to and so yeah, I shrunk the front of it just a little bit, and he wouldn't go in. So I put him into the top, and I was like, all right, if he won't go in, maybe he'll at least jump out. So like he put in, he ate the treats, and then he was like doing loops around inside. Like, how do I get out of here? I'm like, use the same hole you did the last several times, you idiot. Instead, he starts like sticking his paw out the holes in the sides and like scratching at it. I'm like, I'm right here. I'm looking at you. Come out. You wouldn't do it. I made it a little bit bigger, and then he came right out. You little motherfucker. I got you an expensive thing, so it would help you shed, and I wouldn't have to vacuum as often. You won't use it.
Nope, the whiskers. He's got those eye whiskers.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably also the thing added.
He's very whiskery, and his whiskers curl, too, which is very funny. Half his whiskers are all, like, curly and like curled back and shit. I'm like, well, they can't be very effective if they don't go straight out.
Yeah, the only other big news, I guess, is the fact that the SpaceX IPO hit.
What's that?
SpaceX went public.
Oh.
And Elon Musk is now the world's first trillionaire on paper.
Wow.
There's technically Saudi princes that are like trillionaires, but like he's the first one like on paper that's a trillionaire now, because I think it went public, and then because of the increase it was like almost a $2 trillion valuation.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know how to feel about the SpaceX thing. I didn't want to buy it at 135. Hopefully it dips a little bit, because usually the IPOs like come out and then they dip, and then but there's probably like a 10 to 15 day window to keep an eye out for if the price goes down a little bit, because he got the NASDAQ to break their rules, and within 15 days he's going to be added to the NASDAQ. And because of that, a whole bunch of index funds are going to be forced to buy the stock, because anything that holds the NASDAQ as part of their like their holdings will then have to buy his shares as part of that. So usually those IPOs happen, it all spikes on the hype, that's normal, and then it dips. And then it usually dips pretty substantially when people start really looking at the numbers for things. and then it'll stabilize like somewhere either like above or below the opening. Because the Nasdaq is going to come into play, it might just keep it like artificially propped. He tried to get it added to the Dow, but the Dow was like, "Yeah, fuck you. Wait a year." It's like, "Come on, man. I'm good for it." They're like, 1 year. So, yeah, not financial advice, but I'd keep an eye on it for the next couple of days and see if it's worth getting a share or two.
Yeah, give me a shout, because I'm not going to pay attention.
Technically, if you had gotten it like when it at the IPO, because that's the other problem is like they gave a lot of it to the public. Like you could even lock it in on Robinhood, and like if you had bought it at the 135, within the first like a couple hours of trading, I think it went up like 30%.
Oh wow!
So you could have made a nice chunk of change.
Too late now.
That thing going public made I think 400 new millionaires.
Wow.
And I think like somebody was saying, I think it was like 3 of them are over $100 million.
Oh, I want to have money.
Just invent fucking space technology, dude. Because SpaceX, the thing that I'm really interested in that isn't part of this, I don't think Grok is part of the SpaceX holding for the IPO. So the AI is not included in this. This is just the space stuff and Starlink.
What?
Was that his tail tapping like that?
No, this is probably his claws. Or it's just the plywood creaking. Because it's not supported in the middle and he's sitting on it right in the middle of it.
Just like, why are you motherfuckers looking at me so much? But yeah. So there's the SpaceX IPO, and then the last thing, because I really don't care about it, but we did win.
The football?
Yeah, USA beat Paraguay.
Okay.
4-1.
Dang.
Up 3-0 at the half, and people were like, I didn't think that was that big a deal, but they were saying that Paraguay beat like Brazil and Argentina and stuff in the qualifiers for the World Cup. And in the qualifiers for the World Cup, they never like lost a game. Like they never saw like a score of 3 in the game. So like everybody's like hyping up the team USA right now, but I don't think we got a shot. But
USA.
But everybody's like, holy shit, they're doing good. But maybe we like dark horse this one and like suddenly are like good as shit for no reason.
That'd be funny. I saw the driving home from the bike dealership yesterday. I saw somebody in their lawn had like a big like the Christmas fucking lawn blow up things of a World Cup soccer ball. I'm like, really?
Some people care about it, but like,
so surprised. I'm like, why?
Dude, I was just like, what? Like, we were watching it when we were there in AC because like we went to where I sent you the picture. We went to the Wild Wild West Casino. And, like, half of it was, like, under renovation. But, like, they had, like, the big sports booking thing for Caesars there. And, like, they're like, it's on. And the one guy's like, I want to watch it. I was like, all right, whatever. Fuck it. We'll get drinks and, like, watch it. And, like, it is still, like, so much, like, falling on the ground, acting. I was like, this is why Americans will never get into this sport. And they're like, it's like, but it's strategy. I'm like, you can explain its strategy all you want, but like when our main sport is football and not European football, like American football where it's tackling, to see a grown athlete just fall on the ground like a little kid stubbing their toe, like when some little shit happens.
That's it. They're starting to do that shit in basketball too.
Dude, it's like the most unappealing thing to watch. Like, now I understand, like, when women say they get the ick. I get the ick when I see that. I'm like, dude, how can you be, like, a grown sports athlete and, like, you're,
peak male condition.
Yeah. and like, the woman watch it, he's like, well, sometimes this stuff does, like, really hurt. And I'm like, granted, I will grant you that. There are some collisions where, yes. But to, like, sit there and, like, act that every time somebody taps you, it's like you died is just, like, it is so, I'm like,
yeah, they literally, like, fall backwards and flop on the ground.
Yeah, I told him, I said the joke with America is why we don't have a good soccer team is because all our actors are in Hollywood.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'm like, this is kind of cool. Everybody was like chanting for the USA when they scored, and then I'm just like watching like play after play of them falling down, and I'm just like,
So
ugh.
sad.
I was like, this is why we will never enjoy it here.
I will say it'll be, if we do win, I want us to win not because I care about USA winning soccer, just because the rest of the world will be so upset.
I know.
if we win the World Cup, when the World Cup is over here, the rest of the world is going to be like calling for a recount. Like, no, they cheated. How'd they do that?
Well, and the worst thing is they'll be super scared because we dominate so many like other sports fields. They'll be like, is this it? Like, is the USA just going to win all the time now? And it's like, maybe. Maybe we've just started a new era.
Yeah, maybe you bringing it over here was a mistake.
Yeah, maybe you should have continued to not like, or should have left us alone instead of ridiculing us for like not caring about the sport.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to be the best thing. We're going to win. We're going to rub it in their faces, and then we're still not going to care.
Yep.
They're like, oh, so are you guys going to get into soccer now? No.
No. Yeah.
But it was fun beating you at the game that you care about.
We're gonna go back to regular football now.
It, like the men's cricket team that was just like a bunch of like people that got together on their day off and like beat like the number 3 team.
They had day jobs.
Yeah. They're like, how? We're like, we got bored.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got bored? Yeah. Never forget. We're only like one boredom day away from dominating you at whatever thing you hold dear.
Yeah. Yeah, me and the boys were out playing kickball, and we saw these big flat bats, and oh, yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, it's just like they always make fun of like, oh yeah, America doesn't have Formula One, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, because we don't care. But if we cared to care, you guys would be in trouble. It's happened time and time again. Like the whole like Ford versus Ferrari thing in there. Like, yeah. we won that, and we won it a couple of times, and then we're like,
let's go back to our own thing.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to like doing NASCAR again. You guys like, nah, you guys care about that shit way too much. We don't care anymore. We done it with like World Rally Championships too. Like we could do all these things. It's just like we literally
we got our own shit going on.
Yeah, we can't be bothered. And I think that's the thing that irks them the most. Is like it's like the child that's like trying to fight for their parents' attention and won't give it to them. And they're like, why won't you notice what I'm doing? I'm like, I notice. I just don't care.
Yeah, just ask Canada. If we choose to like a thing, we keep doing it, and we keep winning. Go ahead, cry about your hockey, Canada.
Yeah, I know. They can't even be mad. We got enough frozen lakes over here to beat them at their own sport.
Uh-huh.
They could still keep curling. Although now we're going to be keeping an eye on that finger.
On that little finger.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Yeah. No more cheating at curling. We'll see how it goes next time around.
We're going to have a bunch of extra cameras.
Yeah, and other countries do this too. Like Japan's starting to beat us at like snowboarding because like they're loving it over there, but they have like great mountains for it, and they're like, okay,
yep,
we're gonna like really snowboard. They've got great skateboarders over there too now.
Yeah,
it's like, so this can go the other way, but you know, again, I want the rest of the world to realize we're only one day of caring away from beating you at whatever you love. And we will obsess over it compulsively until we beat you at it.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll get bored.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll have it back eventually.
Yeah. It's true. It's true on so many things.
Yeah. America as a country is the asshole kid with ADHD.
Yeah, that like as long as you leave us alone, it's good. You start picking a fight, we're like, okay, well, I wasn't going to do that, but now that you've, like, irked me, I'm going to go do it and prove that you're just an idiot.
I'm going to take your toy. When I get bored of it, you can have it back.
Yeah. So we'll see. They have to get out of the group stages first, which I learned that whole thing, that for this tournament, I guess to try to make more money, there's 48 teams as opposed to the normal 32. And the 48 get knocked down to the first and second from each group move on, and then the top 8 third place teams move on.
Okay.
To then get the original 32, and then they start doing the knockout round.
So there's more teams than there usually are for the World Cup.
Trying to get the money, which was stupid on their part because the stadiums are like half empty. Like even watching the U.S. Paraguay, like there was a lot of like empty seats, and they were like,
where were they playing?
San Francisco, I think.
Okay.
But even so, it's just because FIFA, I think, mistakenly thought that Americans would pay double normal sports prices to see a game that they don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, it was a bad choice.
Horrible decision. They should have, like, if they had made it a little bit cheaper, they probably could have got a decent amount of like people in the stands, and then made all the money off the merch. But it's just like, dude, they're asking above NFL football ticket prices.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's like already a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, but they'll do it because they love their sports team. But like, dude, you start going above that, dipping into the realm of like, again, like Taylor Swift ticket concert prices. Like, nobody's doing that shit here.
We've got plenty of soccer stadiums here. They really should have just put them there instead.
No, it's the capacity. Like, FIFA mandates a certain capacity for the stadium.
Yeah, but
it's the same thing for like.
But they're not filling them, so.
I know, but it's the same thing for like the Olympics. Well, no, FIFA just got greedy. They didn't have to set the ticket prices to like what they are. Because again, even before all the nonsense of the resellers and whatnot, the tickets for like the not really good areas, if you like were able to get like the locked in pre-sale, were like $500.
Crazy.
And I think like, dude, even to see like the Eagles play, it's like what, like 150 for the nosebleeds?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, look it up. With like what the price of like these Eagles tickets are. Between 150 and 250 for standard regular season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're asking for the World Cup double what an NFL like ticket is, and like not only that,
300 or 400 for playoffs.
Yeah, so even still more than the playoff games, and you expected Americans to buy that back to back to back, and like what would be considered a very short season too. That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Poor planning.
Yeah. They're like, I don't understand. And then they're like, I don't understand why more people from around the world aren't coming and watching this either. It's like, who?
They got to fly the fuck over here.
What rich people are you getting to come over here like that? Like, it's so funny. I think except for 2 cities in the U.S., the hotel industries were basically saying that the World Cup is a non-event. Because, like, part of this was World Cup was, like, selling them on, like, okay, we're going to do all these things, and then, it'll boost the tourism in your areas. I think only 2 of the cities that are hosting in the U.S. has said that they're coming anywhere close to the numbers they expected for, like, the World Cup.
Duh. Duh. Yeah.
Well, I laughed because I think it was, I don't know whether it was San Francisco or L.A., I think it was LA. The FIFA was like doing the whole pitch to them on like hosting like the game, and then like because FIFA doesn't pay for shit. They make everybody that hosts pay for the things, and like the lady from the LA Sports Commission was like, "Well, what are you gonna do for us?" And then like FIFA said to them, "We'll put you on the map."
So FIFA's basically a fucking Instagram influencer. hey, do our shit, and we'll send you our followers.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get like the clip of that, but like the lady was just like basically like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
That's funny. Who was that? LA?
Yeah, I think yeah.
How the fuck do I search that?
They put you on the map.
The infamous recent exchange where FIFA executive told Los Angeles sports leaders that hosting the 2026 World Cup would put their city on the map. Comment became a viral sensation because LA already hosts the Oscars, Super Bowls, and the Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah, like, what do you, like, they're like, FIFA's like, we'll put you on the map. We're like, yeah, sorry, I don't know what third world country you think you're hosting in right now, but, like, LA is famous without you.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. LA's like, so what is this going to do for us? We're going to put you on the map, baby.
One of the most famous cities on the fucking planet.
Yeah. LA and New York, man. We don't need to be put on the map. We are the map.
That's very funny.
Put you on the map. If I was like fucking LA, I'd be like, get out.
Put us on the map. Have you seen any American movie? Well, yeah. Where do you think that was made?
It's really funny because like the U.S. is really one of the rare host countries where FIFA should probably be paying us to be here, because we almost, besides the fact that we had to redo the turf, every stadium in the U.S. had to make 0 modifications to the stadium to host the World Cup. Every other place that it's been recently, they've either had to build stands that then like go to the wayside and fall in disrepair or disarray, or they have to modify it. Even Canada had to modify their stands to fit enough people.
Really?
Yeah. FIFA's like, where are we going to host this? We're like, yo, we got stadiums. Yeah, but those are football stadiums. Yeah, we'll redo the grass. It's fine. It's like, yeah, but don't worry, we'll do it. Like,
they're plenty big.
Yeah. Yeah, like the planning that has to go into this kind of shit for like most countries when they host it happens like a year or 2 years in advance. We did it like, I don't know, probably like 2 months beforehand. We would just like revamp the stadiums.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't take a whole lot.
Yeah, because again, like, you couldn't do it during football season, so it had to be after football season was done. And all of this shit's going to be ripped out before football season starts, too.
Yep.
And, like, everywhere else couldn't even dream of doing that. And we're like, yeah.
Aside from the paint, are they using different turf? Like,
because
the whole grass is
they
different.
Can't have artificial turf. It's got to be grass, and it's got to be on top of sand. Like, FIFA like mandates like certain like turf conditions.
Interesting.
Yeah, and we did it. And then the NFL players were like, what the fuck? Why can't we get grass? Because they've all been saying, like, they wanted grass, not turf for years. Like, players don't like playing on turf. Yeah.
Because it's slippery.
And they're like, fucking,
creates
like,
injuries.
Yeah, basically, like, everybody in the NFL, like, turned around and was like, the fuck?
I wonder now that they have it, is like, if some of the stadiums are going to keep it.
Probably not. Because it costs money to maintain that shit. Yeah. That's why they're not.
It costs money to maintain the AstroTurf, too.
Yes, but not the same kind of money.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to keep AstroTurf healthy.
True.
You know what I mean? And for some of the indoor stadiums, it's kind of a problem.
Yeah. Because they don't have the retractable roofs or whatever for the sun and shit. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, the outdoor ones, whatever, but the indoor ones and even some of the outdoor ones, depending on like how the sun hits it, it's not great. But
yeah, okay, I can see that.
But yeah, I would just laugh. Like, we're gonna put you on the map. Like, what the fuck did you just say to me? Put you on the map? Who do you think you are?
It's a hilarious statement.
That's the funniest thing. Is like the World Cup finally met somebody that was bigger than their britches. They're like, nah, baby, we're gonna put you on the map. No, no, we don't care. They're like, yeah, but it'll really up the tourist. Where? What are you talking about? Tourists when? What are we saying? But like, you realize like people come here all the time anyway? Like, what are we talking about? They're like, yeah, you'll see a big upswing in your tourism. As opposed to what? As opposed to when? What are we talking about?
Yeah, all we have to do is host some other event. We're going to get the same tourism.
Not even. People come here because they want to see it anyway.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's really doing anything at all.
Yeah, actually, Google that. What are the top countries by tourism in the world?
I mean, probably Europe.
Oh, China.
Not truism. Countries by international tourist arrivals with overnight stay. Spain. Really? Spain, Italy, U.S., France, Turkey, UK. Turkey. Interesting. UK, Germany, Japan, Greece, China. China's number 10.
Yeah, but the other ones out of the top 3 start falling off real quick. Like top 3 is all like relatively million. Like close,
and then 54 down to France after the States.
Yeah, Spain is surprising, but that makes a lot more sense because like the Spanish were like revolting over like the tourism and shit.
Really?
Yeah, because like okay, think about it. That's 72 million people tours the whole U.S. Now imagine if 72 million people tourist just New Jersey every year. We'd be like, get them the fuck out too. Like, dude, I'm tired of getting stuck trying to drive places. Like, these people gotta go.
That's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
We'd be pissed.
Yeah. Spain is like, the fuck is going on?
We're just trying to get to work, god damn it.
Italy probably doesn't care because it's such a shit show getting around in Italy anyway that they probably don't notice the difference. They're like, there's people here? What's going on? And it's all more southern Italy too. Like northern Italy doesn't get like bogged down.
Okay.
I'm surprised Spain is number 1.
Yeah.
Good on you,
Spain. Didn't see that one coming.
But yeah, fuck, like that's why when FIFA's like, yeah, we're gonna put you on a map. Bitch, what are you talking about?
We are the map.
Yeah. We don't need you. You need us.
Very funny.
They said
you're begging us to come over here. We don't need you over here.
Yeah, they said we're gonna add to your GDP. Yeah, like a rounding errors amount of like adding to the GDP. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you gonna boost here, buddy?
Yeah, no, you're costing our cities money. You're not adding anything. If anything, we're taking a loss.
Yeah, because FIFA is like mandating that like they get the revenue from everything in the stadiums.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, so what are you doing for us? Fuck you.
No, you're costing taxpayer money to like reroute trains and shit. If anything, we're taking a loss here.
I know. That's why like people are pissed. And like FIFA doesn't understand because every other country that they operate in, when the head of the country is like, yeah, this is how this works, that's how it goes. But the U.S. is 50 countries wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that on top agreed to have them here. Then they had to negotiate with like each of the individual like states and areas. And they're like, why is this so difficult? It's like, because we don't like.
We've got our own shit going on and you're interrupting it.
Yeah. It just like, yeah, it cracked me up. Fucking, we'll put you on the map.
Where are we at?
We're at that time to wrap it up. I was going to end with the World Cup shit because I just like, I thought it was funny that like we won 4-1 in our opening game.
Yeah, keep it going.
Again, against a team that like never got scored above a 3. Like we got the last goal like in the last like 10 seconds of the game too. Like we scored it and then it was like over. Just like to add insult to injury, the 4-1. We didn't need to. We did it. Like, see ya. We scored again
USA.
on you.
USA. Keep it going. Beat them at their own game.
Again, we'll see. When the group stuff is over, then it'll like when we get up against other like teams that are like really serious, then we'll see.
Well, thanks for listening, folks.
Yeah. If you also hate soccer, like, subscribe, follow, share the show with every World Cup hating fan that you know. And I look forward to pissing off Europe more as this tournament proceeds. That's the only thing that I really like is my feed blowing up with all the fucking Europeans just like losing their minds. But also, I really like Freddie's journey across the south part of the U.S. too.
What's this?
The one German guy, Freddie.
This
user Freddie on like X. Everybody's been following him, like traveling around like the like America, and he's just losing his mind for like everything that he sees. He's like, I can't believe this.
I'm unfamiliar. Send it to me later.
Yeah, he's our European tourist darling right now. But yeah, so again, if you don't like the World Cup, like, subscribe, follow.
Check us out. YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and a handful of other podcast streaming services now.
Yeah. There could be new people streaming from other services. Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know how we track all that. We'll have to figure that fun stuff out later. But
Yeah, I guess I'll have to like start going to them individually and checking metrics.
yeah, I think there's like some like there's like a thing that you could use to track that, but we won't bore the people with that.
So long, folks.
See ya.